Welcome back to another episode. On this episode, we're finally out of the shed and we're on a 4-day mission heading down south to meet up with Claire, who's currently tackling the Cape to Cape track. And we've cruised down and we've parked up, and this is the first spot on the trip down in Bunbury. So we're gonna have a swim, cook up some brekkie, and then we're gonna hit the road in the Forward Control again to go find a fishing spot for this afternoon and then head to camp. So stay tuned. It's going to be a sick episode, and it's going to be the first time I've ever taken the series Forward Control on the beach. I mean, she's already hit sand, but we're talking about some pristine WA beach driving and fishing. Let's get after it. Yeah. Check out Brenda, staunch on the beach. Oh, sort of just off it. There. Epic swim, pretty cold. Got Brenda parked up. Cook up some brekkie and then head to the next spot for fishing. Oof, I don't know if there's anything better than that. Bakey, egg, roll, sriracha mayo. Haven't eaten breakfast yet. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I was up at 4 packing, ready for this trip. So we're going to get into this and then we're going to hit the road. Alright, so we've been cruising around Bunbury. I had to get another set of Max Tracks, which you can see there. So now I've got a full set of 4. For Brenda, I had to get some stuff to repair my airline, some gas and some fishing gear, and I've just been going around Bunbury. Anyway, I'm over it now, but we're heading off. Maisie and I, we're going to head down to Smith's Beach hopefully and set up and fish for a couple of hours and then head to camp. Don't know where camp is yet. We've got a couple of camps saved close by. So we'll hit the road and then I'll see you again when we're at Smith's Beach, and I'll show you that. We'll air down and send Brenda on the beach for the first time. The plan was to head to Smith's Beach, but like all great road trips, I decided to take the exit and head into Peppermint Grove Beach because I already had this on my potential beaches to four-wheel drive and fish. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Ooh, look at that little river outlet. Ooh, this is a good spot. I mean, there's heaps of weed, which is a little bit of a shame for fishing, like a lot of weed, but that's probably because of all the storms we've had lately. But man, this is a cool spot. I'll show you in a second. How awesome is that? First time with Brenda, our Forward Control, on the beach in WA. There's going to be heaps more trips. There were some soft off-camber sections, but I mean, I've aired down to 15 PSI in the front, 20 in the back, just to make sure, because I've never driven it on the beach. We've got spare Max Tracks, so what an epic start to the trip. Unfortunately, all the weed means it might be not the best fishing, but have a coffee and throw a line in and see what happens. Maybe we can get some whiting or herring or something like that. So I'll get set up, parked up, and then we'll get cracking into it. going for a little walk with Maze to tire her a bit out before we go fishing. And the inlet I showed you before, look at it, it's stunning. It's like a little wetland. Tasted the water, it's not real salty at all actually, it's mostly fresh. It'd be brackish. Got a pelican there somewhere, there it is, looks tiny. Yeah, and it's just wrapped around all these wetlands. Gonna go for a walk up here. Looks like there might be some fresh, like some reeds or something. So we're gonna go, maybe some cat's tails. That'd be cool. We could get the tinder out of the flour and eat the base. So we'll go give that a go. See if it is what I think it is, but it might not be. So we'll cruise over. So that's the water reed things I was telling you about. If anyone knows what this is, let me know in the comments below. And if like it's got any edible components. Maybe the stalk's white. You'll fall in, Maze. That's it there, and it's the whole way along here. So if it's edible, that would be a cool food source. But yeah, if you could let me know in the comments, that'd be sweet. We're gonna head back and sort out the fishing gear. But what a stunning spot. Have to bring the kayak next time and paddle it. I got this white octopus from Spud Shed, right? So someone recommended it on YouTube, and I actually came to this spot as well, so that's awesome. So I'm just gonna try and attempt to get some off it, pretty frozen, and chuck it on just a small rig for like herring, or I doubt I'll get whiting, but maybe something like herring here, maybe. Just it's so churned up, but I'm going to give it a go anyway because I'm out here just to test some things out. We got plenty of other beaches we're going to go to, and hopefully they're a bit more clean than this for some bigger fish, like targeting snapper or mulloway. I mean, I'm not the most successful fisherman, but we're giving it a go, and that's the adventure, eh? So yeah, we'll get that cut up and then we'll get it on the line, throw it in, and see if hopefully we get some more bait, or I don't mind herring, so I might cook some up tonight in some tomato based sauce or something on the fire. So sweet. All right, so we've got our tasty little morsel set up there. We just got a red like octopus hook, and we got that octopus tentac on there. We've taken off a fair bit of the skin. Apparently that bubbles up, and we've just got it on a swivel with a little swivel dropper sinker there. So we're just aiming for some smaller fish today. I don't think we're going to get anything bigger in that wash that we got there. So yeah, we'll get it out and see what we can get. Might bait up one of the big rods just so I can get it far enough out to clean all the seaweed. Pretty sure this is seaweed again. So we're making up a coffee. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess in here at the moment. That's firewood. I'm gonna make a little rack on the back to take the firewood. We've got some more storage things that we need to do. I've got the new set of Max Tracks and our old set of Max Tracks there. Maisie's come to say hi. She was just in the shade. And so I've got to make a mount for them on the back somewhere. Or actually no, it's probably going to be on the side with a drop down table. One either side maybe. So yeah, we got plenty of little mods we got to do, but the storage down here has been working good. I've got them all filled up, and we've got our new holders on there. So yeah, so sorry if I'm shouting because it's a bit windy out, eh? Anyway, so we're probably gonna have this, have a bit of a snack, and then we might chill out here for a bit, and then we'll hit the road. So I'll see you when we're heading out. So we're cruising along the beach now on the way back out, and it's feeling great. Brenda's feeling really good, even on this like off-camber section. Before this trip, I did some modifications just to make sure Brenda was cooling a lot better, because in the past, pulling up long hills, I had some issues with it getting a little bit hot. So I've put a bigger fan on. So I've gone from a just over a 10-inch fan to a 16-inch fan, and going from a curved blade to a straight blade. So that means that it flows more air, but it's a lot louder. And also, Brenda never had a overflow tank, so we used to just lose coolant, and then your radiator wouldn't be full. So I've actually installed a overflow tank on Brenda as well. I stole it off Laz, because I'm going to do some modifications on Laz's one to make that better too. So yeah, so it seems to be keeping real cool. It sits at about 80 degrees. I mean, that wasn't a super soft beach and we weren't driving for that long, but it seems to be working quite well. So we're off the beach now. What an epic spot. Super keen to come back when it's cleared up a fair bit, all the seaweed and stuff, and maybe shoot up the other edge to fish and stay down there for lunch. And yeah, so I'm keen to come back when it's a bit better. Maybe in the morning too, when there's less wind. So we're going to cruise to camp. Not sure where that is yet. I'm going to look it up now. We'll air up, take it out of center diff lock, unlock the hubs, and hit the bitumen. So we'll see you at camp. So we're on our way to our camp, and I've just pulled over because there's I've had a squeaking noise like under load. It's the alternator V-band belt slipping, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to take this center bit out, and I'll show you how that works. And what's an adventure without having to pull your car apart a little bit and just adjusting things and kicking on, you know? So I'll pull that out, and we'll adjust that belt. It's been ages since I put the new alternator in, like a long time, like 8 months or something. All right, so I'll adjust that belt up, and then hopefully it gets rid of that squeal. Pretty sure that's what it is, because the amps are cutting down a bit, and then they come up, and then the revs, the tacho is not actually, yeah, and then it'll grab, and then they'll all go back up to where they normally sit. So yeah, so we'll get that adjusted, and we'll be back on the road to camp. I'm trying to get to camp before sunset. All right, so I've tightened it up. Taking out of gear. Start her up. Fingers crossed. Feels tighter. The squealing's gone. Lay down the fan off. Yep. So it sounds like the squeal's gone, as you can hear. It was screeching before, screeching. Anyway. Now it's purring, baby! You saw it doesn't take me very long to get this center bit out. And this is all sealed, obviously, underneath. So yeah, so it works quite well. And we'll chuck the 4 bolts in. And also I got this little tool that has a magnet in the bottom. So it makes it really easy to reach beside the seat. Put those bolts in. The amps are up again. Tacho's working how it's meant to. Don't have to be super tight. Sweet, so I've got that sorted. So we'll put Maisie's bed back, most important, and we'll hit the road. Best sign ever. We'll be having a campfire tonight. How good? Yeah, good girl. Ah, there you go. Maisie, wait, come here. Alright, so we're cooking up burgers for dinner on the fire. I don't know if you can hear, but there's some black coffee heaps cruising overhead, which is amazing. What a good first day. Took Brenda on the beach for the first time. Yeah, we didn't catch any fish, but doesn't matter. We're finally out on a nice little trip. So I'm probably going to have a couple of red wines and enjoy the night, and I'll see you in the morning. Got a row up the front, big room. I don't know if you can see. Alright, so I just quickly pulled over in Brenda because this is what I've been searching for when I said in the beginning about some bushcraft stuff. So I've been looking for a balga tree, or black boy, or xanthorrhea, or grass tree. It's got a whole heap of names. Balga's the indigenous name for it. And these flower stems, all right? Apparently they're pretty good for doing friction fire. So we'll use the skinny end up at the flower stem where the flowers are, and the other end as a base. Apparently they used them as composite composite spear shafts as well, but you'd have to bore out the center and put a harder wood for your spear tip, make a lightweight composite bow. So that's 6. So we got that, so we'll chuck it in Brenda, and we'll kick on to, we're heading to Smith's Beach for some fishing. So I'm hoping, I'm out early, I'll get there at 7 o'clock, so I'm probably going to spend the whole day fishing at Smith's Beach. But that's 6, so hopefully we can do like a friction fire tonight or tomorrow night, depending on how late it is. Sweet. I don't know if you're going to believe this spot. When I rolled down that hill, I was like, holy moly. The weather's not the best. We got some serious weather rolling in, but that's all right. We'll make the most of it. But check out this joint. Oof. The camera on the iPhone doesn't even do it justice. It's starting to get a couple of drops now of rain. I'm hoping to fish. It looks sick for fishing, which it said it was online. It's a fair few rocks and stuff here, but if I walk a bit further up, then yeah, we'll throw some lines in. Hopefully we get something. Alright, so I just had to put Maisie in the car because she was running up the street to go back. She hates it. Anyway, I legged it back. I got a pre-done gang hook surf rig on. So I'm gonna have to make some of these up in the future because they're like $6 or $7, which is alright, but it's a bit expensive. So yeah, so we've got that on. We're gonna try it out on this amazing beach here. The weather's a bit crap, but we're still getting after it. So much seaweed. I swear there was head shakes, so it had seaweed plus something was on the line. It was doing head shakes, like not the normal like drag out, drag in. Oh well, snapped the line off, too much weight on it. I'm almost tempted. It's meant to clear up at 11 o'clock. I haven't had much breakfast yet. So I might wait till it clears up, rain-wise. Give it another go. I'll go back and tie some rigs and have brekkie and do all that stuff. Alright, so I've been in here for a while now, eh? So I've been making up some surf rigs, just trying to sort of be productive with the bad weather. So I've made up 2 big ones, 2 small ones. I might make another of either because we're finally, I'll show you outside, we'll do a weather check. We've got some blue sky. The water's starting to clear up a bit, as you can see. So hopefully it comes in pretty nice. It looks like it's going to be good. Bit windy it says, but it's not meant to rain till like 5 o'clock again. But even then it says it's small amount of rain and then it's going to become sunny again. So the plan is I'm actually going to try and fish down here because there's less seaweed, but there's more rocks, but they're all these round ones. There's not that many rocks, it's just a little bit throughout and there's big patches of sand. So I'm gonna actually throw my lines in there and see if we can get some fish out of there.
When you rise up from the dead, you come and see me anytime.
So you saw my rubbish attempt at fishing there. There's big weed beds, not weed beds, seaweed rafts that I keep getting hooked onto, and then they're so big that I can't even do anything about it. I get ripped off every time. So also there's more weather coming in, massive amounts of weather coming in. So tomorrow's meant to be a better day, so I might end up just packing up now and heading to camp. The camp that I'm going to is a no book, first in first serve, so I think it's Friday today, so it's probably good to get there pretty soon so I can get in there and choose my camp. So I'm going to give, unfortunately, Smith's Beach, I mean, it looks amazing. I've seen photos of when it isn't, there isn't a storm and so much swell. Like, the swell is crazy and the amount of seaweed throughout. So I'm definitely going to come back and fish it in better conditions. But yeah, so let's hit the road, pack up and hit the road, and I'll probably see you at camp. So with the Balga tree flower stem I'd collected earlier, I figured I'd have a crack at starting a fire the old school way. Proper traditional friction fire stuff. Now, I knew everything was still a bit damp from all the rain we'd had, but hey, patience has never really been my strong point, so I decided to give it a go anyway. First up, I tried the hand drill method, which basically turned into a good arm workout. Then I gave the fire plough a go, and let's just say, it ploughed my motivation more than anything else. Eventually, I found some rope and a curved stick and thought, righto, let's make a bow drill. The rope was a bit chunky, but somehow it did the job, sort of. I actually managed to get smoked with every method, which felt promising, but no ember. Not even a cheeky little glow, just smoke and disappointment. So yeah, I've kept all the gear, and I'll give it another crack once everything's dried out properly, and when I've recovered from the trauma of spinning sticks for half the day. If you've got any hot tips, pun intended, on using Balga for friction fire, drop them in the comments. Oh well, at least I hurt my beer, eh? Cheers. Thanks for watching along on another episode. If you're enjoying the adventures, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one, where we find a track that leads us to an epic river mouth fishing spot, then head bush for another awesome riverside camp.